Welcome to Self-Reliance Hypnotherapy. I hope you found a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Get comfortable and allow this time to be only for you. Begin by turning inward. Take a slow, gentle breath in through your nose and let it flow softly out through your mouth. Again, breathing in and out. With each breath, giving yourself permission to simply be here. Gently closing your eyes if you haven't already. Let your breath guide you in through the nose and slowly out through the mouth. Feel the rise and fall of your chest. Feel your body begin to settle, gently softening with each exhale. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw soften. Let your stomach rise and fall gently, naturally. There's nothing to do. There's nowhere to be. You are safe here. If your mind begins to wander, gently bring it back to the sound of my voice, to the music, or to your own breath. And in your mind's eye, begin to imagine a room, a private, quiet, safe room that belongs only to you. This room is filled with shelves, books, journals, a reflection of your memory, your experiences, your mind. And as you look around, you notice it hasn't been tended to in a while. Not because you've failed, because life has been full, busy, loud. Information has flowed in faster than you could sort it. Stress, uncertainty, world events, COVID, health concerns, worrying about the future, trying to stay safe and secure. It's all piled in here. So the shelves are cluttered. Some books are stacked haphazardly. Some journals even lying open, pages unfinished. The air feels a little dusty, as if time moved on, but this room didn't get the care it needed. And that's okay, because this room is waiting patiently for you. It has never been lost. And now, with each breath, you can begin to restore it. Taking a slow, deep breath in And as you exhale, notice the dust beginning to settle. The air becomes clearer. Breathe in again. And with your out-breath, watch as one shelf begins to tidy itself. Books slide back neatly into place. Journals close softly and rest where they belong. Each slow, gentle, intentional breath you take, something in this room organizes itself. The piles shrink, the clutter fades. The space begins to feel lighter, clearer, calmer. You may notice that books naturally move into sections. Stories of your past here, knowledge you've gained there, memories and lessons arranged gently on their shelves. Each inhale, every exhale, brings more order, more peace. The soft golden light in the room begins to glow brighter. It illuminates what matters and lets the rest fall away. This light reassures you. You don't need to carry it all at once. Everything has its place. And as you continue to breathe, this room, your inner library, feels more and more like a sanctuary, calm, safe, clearer, just like your mind, beginning to settle, to restore, to remember its natural state of clarity. In this room, you notice a gentle staircase leading downward. 10 smooth steps, each one taking you deeper into calm. I'll count from 10 down to 1. And with each number, imagine stepping down and feeling more relaxed, more clear, more open. 10, stepping down, shoulders loosening. 9, deeper still. 8, the fog lifting. 7, thoughts slowing into calm order. 6, your breath guiding you deeper. 5, halfway now, safe and secure. 4, clarity sharpening. 3, peaceful, open. 2, nearly there. 1, deeply relaxed, deeply clear. At the bottom, there's a soft chair waiting for you. You sit down, feeling fully supported, and allow yourself to drift even deeper. As you continue to rest here, calm and supported, I'd like to share something that may bring you comfort and also a deeper clarity. When you notice brain fog, when your memory feels fuzzy, when words slip away, when you walk into a room and can't remember why you came in, it's not something to fear. It's your body's way of speaking to you. Stress hormones like cortisol can cloud your ability to focus or recall. When your nervous system is on high alert, juggling worries about your health, your family, your work, or even the state of the world, your mind diverts energy to survival instead of clarity. When sleep is cut short, your brain doesn't get the chance to file away the day, the experiences you've had. So the mental clutter just piles up, like papers stacked on a desk without time to organize them. Your gut, too, has a voice in this. When it's inflamed, unbalanced, or weighed down by certain foods, it sends signals that directly affect your mood, your focus, your ability to feel clear. That's why what you eat and drink can shape the way your thoughts feel. Hormones also play a powerful role. During times of transition, premenopause, menopause, or even monthly cycles, the shifting chemistry in your body can make recall feel slippery, like trying to hold water in your hands. And for many, after an illness or a virus like COVID, the body is still healing long after the fever passes. The brain asks for more time, more rest, more patience. So if you've been noticing these changes, know that you're not alone. People of all ages, in all walks of life, are experiencing the same thing. And through it all, your body is always on your side, always signaling what it needs. Sometimes fog is not a problem to push away, but a gentle reminder to pause, to breathe, to rest, to clear space for the clarity that already lives within you. And as you sit here in this calm, you begin to understand something deeper about rest. Rest isn't only about lying down, because you may have noticed there are times you've been physically drained, mentally exhausted from work or worry, and instead of feeling restored, you sink into depletion, into boredom, into habits that numb, grabbing food that doesn't nourish you, staring at a screen without joy, going through the motions but never feeling refueled. That isn't rest. That's the nervous system crying out for something different. Because real rest is not collapsing, it's restoration, a conscious return to balance, to clarity, to harmony. Real rest is when your body feels safe enough to let go. When your breath slows and your mind softens. When you give yourself permission to step away from what drains you and move toward even the smallest thing that lights you up. Think of the times you've done something you truly loved. You lose track of time. You don't force yourself to finish. You don't watch the clock. Your nervous system is in harmony. Your energy replenished. Your spirit alive. When your life becomes filled with things that drain you, work that weighs you down, relationships that feel heavy, worries about safety, health, or the future, your system becomes stuck in survival. And that disharmony spills into the parts of your life that should bring joy. It bleeds into creativity, connection, intimacy, laughter, peace. This is why rest matters. Not the collapse of exhaustion, but the intentional pause, the choosing of what restores, the clearing of space for joy, the rest that brings your energy back into balance. And as you hear this, you may realize you have more choice than you thought, even in small ways. Each pause, each breath, each nourishing choice is you returning to harmony. And now, let's do a simple check-in with your body. Bring your awareness to your mouth and jaw. Notice how your jaw is resting. Are your teeth gently apart or pressing together? And now notice your tongue. Many people don't realize it, but under stress, the tongue often presses against the roof of the mouth. It becomes a hidden sign of tension. So without forcing, allow your tongue to gently drop to the floor of your mouth. Feel how that one small shift softens the jaw, loosens the throat, and tells your body it's safe to let go. Notice too what happens in your mind. This tiny act pulls you right here, into this moment, into presence. Because when the tongue rests, the nervous system rests, and you become more aware, more mindful, more connected to yourself. This is something you can practice anytime. In conversations, at your desk, before sleep. Simply drop the tongue, and you'll feel your whole system soften back into balance. And before we close, I'd like to invite you to return even more fully into this moment. Bring your awareness first to the surface beneath you. Notice how it supports you completely, holding you without effort. Now bring your awareness to your breath. Simply observe. Is it fast or slow? Shallow or full? Let it be exactly as it is, without needing to change a thing. And now notice the temperature of the room around you, the air against your skin, cool or warm, still or moving, just allowing yourself to be present with it. These 3 simple points of awareness, the surface beneath you, the rhythm of your breath, the temperature of the space you're in, are always available to you. At any moment, you can come back to them and feel your nervous system reset. And remember, your brain thrives on the simplest things: oxygen, water, and movement. So even a slow, intentional breath, a sip of water, a gentle stretch, or a few steps outside can bring you back to clarity. Each time you practice, you remind your body of its natural rhythm and your mind of its natural calm. And now, let these suggestions sink into the deepest part of you. Your mind is clear enough to handle what matters most. Forgetfulness no longer brings fear or frustration. It brings a reminder to pause and reset. Your thoughts are organized, your memory strong, your clarity steady. You are safe, capable, and your mind knows how to return to calm. Repeat silently after me. I trust my body. I trust my mind. Clarity is my natural state. As you rest here, I want to leave you with this. You are not defined by the moments you forget. You are not measured by how sharp your memory is or how perfectly your mind performs on any given day. You're human, and being human means carrying a nervous system that sometimes grows tired, a body that sometimes asks for patience, a mind that sometimes fogs when life has asked too much of it. That doesn't make you less. It makes you alive. So instead of beating yourself up for forgetting a name or misplacing your keys or losing track of a thought, what if you allowed it to be a reminder that you deserve more gentleness, more compassion, more room to breathe? Because the words you speak to yourself matter. They shape the way you feel in your body. They shape the way your nervous system learns to respond. That's why it's called spelling. Every word is a spell you cast on your own being. And kindness is the most powerful spell of all. There will always be obstacles. There will always be challenges. But you're not meant to meet them from exhaustion, from criticism, or from fear. Fear may sometimes appear as false evidence appearing real. Yet it can just as powerfully be an invitation. Face everything and rise. You're meant to meet them with presence, with clarity, with the steadiness that comes when you give yourself the gift of rest. So as you move forward from here, whether into the quiet of sleep or into the rhythm of your day, carry this truth with you. You're not failing. You're simply being asked to return to yourself, to offer your body grace, to offer your mind compassion, to offer your soul the tenderness it has always deserved. And when you do, you'll find that clarity has been waiting for you all along. And maybe this is what you've been needing. Not another answer, not another plan, but the grace to be here as you are. Because clarity isn't something you search for. It's what rises when you finally stop fighting yourself. So let yourself rest. Let yourself soften. And remember that every moment you return to compassion, you return to yourself. And that has always been enough.